Hi guys.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm absolutely fantastic, Tristan.
Thanks, mate. What have you guys been up to before the festival season then?
We did a headline tour. We supported Despised Icon for about 20 days in Europe in February. Then we did a headline tour of like France and Spain and Portugal in April. Then some shows with Comeback Kid and Not Loose in April as well. So a lot of shows this year so far. Since then, just at home, writing music.
We're toying with the idea of like whether we want to do a full length or something a bit shorter. At the minute we're just writing solid songs and just seeing where we go with it.
And it takes us a while to get an album together. You know, we put a lot of time into the music and stuff. So we're thinking it might work out better if we released something shorter and then had an album the year after or whatever.
Like an EP.
So we got new shit out, new music.
That's cool. But I think it's really cool that you were able to tour with like the likes of Despised Icon, but also Comeback Kid. Do you think that's one of the appeals of Malevolence's sound?
I wouldn't say it's one of the appeals, but I feel very lucky that we're able to sort of play to both markets. I don't think there's many bands at all that can tour with like Dying Fetus one year, then Comeback Kid the next. But it's nice to be able to appeal to both crowds.
Where do your kind of influences lie?
Musically, or I'd say with the music, Lamb of God, Hate Breed, Crowbar. Quite obvious, really, if you listen to us, all those bands mixed together with some like more hardcore beatdown influences like Nasty and shit. Nasty, they're like our friends, but really a band that we sort of followed growing up and when we were writing songs.
Do you think that hardcore can be a little bit kind of constrained sometimes?
When people call us like a hardcore band or a metal band or end of the day, man, it's just like who really cares? Like you write heavy, fast music that people want to go crazy to, then that's cool. Like people doing their own thing is like what we do.
Yeah, I mean, hardcore can be constrained, but there's still a lot of bands out there totally doing their own thing. So who cares? That's my attitude.
So what's it like being a hardcore metal band from Sheffield?
Great. Sheffield's a great place to play shows for us. A lot of people there. I mean, obviously there's been some notable bands in the past 5-10 years, like in the scene. Like obviously While She Sleeps, Bring Me the Horizon, but I wouldn't really say that's our scene so much. But like growing up and being around those people, like While She Sleeps, I think we played our first ever show with them when they were 11. When I was 11, sorry. They were like 14, something like that.
When you were 11?
Yeah, that was Malevolence's first show, was with While She Sleeps. And I mean, While She Sleeps weren't anything then either, like they were teenagers too.
Still cool.
Yeah, I mean, and it was also nice to see like they went out there and really did it, like got pretty big in their scene like very quickly, and it was cool to see some lads that were like only a few, from the local area, like a few years older than us, like touring Europe, touring the States. It's like inspiring.
What for you is kind of like the quintessential elements of what makes up Malevolence?
Mosh parts, riffs, mosh parts, metal riffs, some groove, mostly, focus on the pit.
Okay.
Yeah. Focus on the pit,
Be as heavy as possible.
Not necessarily as heavy as possible, just good vibes.
Like catchy hooks, people like things that make people want to sing along and jump off the stage and just generally have fun. If they're
big fat heavy riffs, that's it really.
What do you guys think of the scene in the UK at the moment then?
Pretty sick. Like
it's popping at the minute. Yeah. We've got loads of bands coming through. Like you got like beatdown bands like Cold Hard Truth killing it. Like loads of bands from Scotland like Revulsion. They're doing their own thing and just. They're like bringing their own sound to the table.
Healthy time, man. A lot of good turnouts. Good turnouts for underground shows, I think.
You look at like festivals like Outbreak Fest, and they're like thousands of kids just coming along to see like
just hardcore bands.
Hardcore bands.
I mean, we're talking about underground hardcore, so I wasn't entirely sure what you meant by scene now, but
then if you look at the metal scene, you got Download, so it's like one of the biggest metal festivals going. So like I think generally for heavy music, UK's pretty popping at the minute.
Not enough small festivals though, Not enough small festivals whatsoever. Like we do.
Bring back Ghost Fest.
Yeah, bring back Ghost Fest. We do like smaller festivals, 2,000 to 3,000 people all the fucking time in Germany, and there isn't really any like that or in England that are like would fit our sound, you know.
Are they like all dayers or?
Yeah, all days or weekenders or semi-outdoor events or whatever, you know.
Okay, and finally, you guys can answer this together or separately, but what does Self-Supremacy mean to you guys? The album.
The album, the song, the lyric.
Let's say let's go for the album.
The song was just about sort of like having a lot of confidence in yourself. You know what I mean? Self-supremacy, like you supreme. You know what I mean? That was my interpretation of it when we were at the lyrics.
Belief in yourself to go out and do you.
Rather than having like even like negative metal lyrics or like fantasy shit talking about fucking goblins or Vikings or whatever. Like
you want to keep it real.
These download bands sing about something that's like, you know what I mean, like motivational, fun. You know, good vibe, positive. You know.
Just the kind of music that makes you want to go out and smash your day. Go out and just feel like, fuck it.
Cool. All right, on that positive note, thank you very much for having a chat.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, dudes.